I was only 16 when I rode through the night to warn the militia. The British were burning Danbury, their flames staining the sky, and someone had to ride. My father's men were scattered across the countryside, and I was the one who carried the call. It was April 26, 1777. Word reached our home that British troops had stormed into Danbury, destroying supplies and torching homes. My father, Colonel Henry Ludington, commanded the local militia. But his men were miles apart, unaware of the danger. I watched him pace, fury in his eyes. He needed a rider, but the night was storming, the roads treacherous. I stepped forward, 16 years old but willing. His face hardened, then he nodded. The decision was made. I saddled my horse, Star, as the rain pelted the ground. Lantern light flickered against the stable walls. My mother's hands trembled as she pressed my cloak tight around me. I could see the fear in her eyes, but she said nothing. The moment I set out, the night swallowed me whole. The road was mud, the air bitter, the sky alive with lightning. Star's hooves splashed through puddles as I leaned low, the wind tearing at my face. The first farmhouse loomed out of the dark, and I pounded on the door with my fist. The British are burning Danbury. Rise and join the fight. From house to house, mile after mile, I carried the warning. The storm bit into me, soaking my cloak, numbing my fingers. Loyalist raiders lurked in the woods, and at any turn the British themselves could appear. But I did not stop. In Carmel, in Mahopac, in Stormville, I cried out the same words. The British are burning Danbury. Take up your muskets. Windows burst with light as men scrambled awake, wives gathering powder horns, children clutching at their fathers' coats. The militia was rising, and I was their signal. The ride stretched on and on, 40 miles through dark forests and lonely farmsteads. My voice grew raw, my body weary, but I dared not slow. At times the night nearly broke me. Star stumbled in the mud, and my heart seized with terror. If we fell, if the horse was lost, the alarm would die with me. I pressed my hand to his neck, whispering, begging him onward. Every shadow felt alive, loyalist scouts, bandits, or worse. But I kept my eyes fixed ahead. I was no soldier, no general, just a girl with a mission, and I would not fail. By dawn, I returned home, my body aching, my voice little more than a whisper. But behind me rode 400 men, muskets on their shoulders ready to fight. Danbury still burned, but when the British marched back, they found resistance waiting. My ride had given the militia time to gather, and though the cost was high, we struck back at Ridgefield. I had done my part. On that stormy April night, I rode with the same fire of freedom burning in my chest. Years passed, and history remembered Paul Revere, his midnight ride sung in poems and stories. But my name faded, my ride nearly forgotten. Yet on that stormy night, I rode farther, longer. I was only 16 when I, Sybil Ludington, carried the call of liberty through the darkness.